Hello and welcome to the session. Those who all have been through my previous sessions, uh, you must be uh, remembering this report. We had built this for the COVID data analysis. So today we'll be going through role level security topic. We use this role level security to restrict the user from viewing the data of other reasons, you can say, or other category. For example, if we have a data of for example COVID data, and I don't want my US manager to view data of other countries. I just want that US manager can only view the US data, and Australia manager can view only the Australia data. So to make it this possible, we have the row level security function. Now there are two types of row level security. The first one is static. Okay, so and the second one is dynamic row level security. In static, first of all, we will see the static one. To implement this, we have to go to the model view and then manage roles. Manage roles. It will come up. It's taking me. Okay, so now in this we have to define a role. First of all, click on create. Okay, and you can just give a name to this role. So I'm just giving reason view, and then in this section there will be a name of all the tables which are currently in your model. So currently we have just one table. Okay, so now what we have to do, we have to just pick the column from this add filter on which we want to apply the filter. So I just want country. So you can see a country equals this has been automatically added. So in country, in this value within the double quote, we have to mention that what we want to view. Okay, so country equals to I want as USA. Okay, the region view, and let me just edit this, rename region USA. Okay, now the best part of this is that you can see there are two buttons, cross and tick. So you can just click on tick and validate that whatever you have entered here is correct or not. If it's not, then it will automatically let you know that whatever you have entered is incorrect and may not work. So now just click on save. After the save, let's go to it's uploading currently. After the load, let's go to the report view. In the report view, the modeling, and you can see manage role view as. Okay, so view as is used to check that your role level security we have created is working or not. So there is currently only one role level security we have applied. So I'll just check this and I will click OK. So currently I will be viewing this as the US region manager. Okay, there will be no other region. This view app section is used to check that whatever rule or parameter you have created for the row level security is working fine or not. So currently I can see yes, it's working fine, and I can only view the US data. So if you go to the data view, and if you check there, there will only US data will be there. You can see only one row, that is of US. Okay, no other data will be available except the data which we have entered in the row level security parameter. So let me just stop this, and we'll be back to the normal. And after this, we just need to we can create this row level security in the Power BI desktop, and we can make it implement on the Power BI service. So let's publish this and go to the Power BI service. It's not there. Okay, my workspace. Okay, let's replace this. Successful. Let's go to the Power BI service and workspace, my workspace. Now if we can, which is the most latest one, yeah, it is there. So for this, you just need to go, you can see there are every report every report on the Power service will have two parts. One is your report part, and the next one will be dataset part. So whenever you want to apply row level security, go to the dataset part and click on these three buttons, more options button, and then you can just see, you can find securities. Now you can see the row level security is there. You can let's hold for a minute. Why it's not giving me the option? So actually earlier I had published the report in my workspace. So that feature is not available in my workspace. For that, you have to create a workspace. Sorry, that feature is not available in Power BI service, and it's only available in the workspace. So you have to create a workspace. So let me just create it and show you. Just click on my workspace, and here you can see create a workspace, and then you can just name it COVID analysis workspace name. Okay, so workspace is just this feature is available only for the premium users. Okay, you can see the premium capacity setting of pop-up it's giving me, and it's whenever you activate your account or from office ID or your school ID, then it will give you 60-day trial period. You can see currently I have only 18 days left from my account, and it's a premium capacity. You will get all the features which you get in the premium license, along with creating the workspace. Once this 60 days period is over, then all my this data in the workspace will be lost. Only my workspace option will only be there. So let's come to the topic. So I'm just creating a new workspace, that is COVID analysis, and you can just write in the description. Just click on save. We have our workspace created. Let me just publish my report once again. Go to publish, and you can see there are two workspaces which currently I have: IPL data analysis and COVID analysis. So once the premium capacity trial period is over, then my this two will be disabled, or even I cannot view them. Only my workspace feature will only be there. So just click on this and select, and it will upload my data to the Power BI service. Okay, got it. Let's go to the service and let me refresh this. Yeah, you can see. And now let's go to the data set and securities, and you can see our US region. This is there, and now in this you can add any person name. Currently we have created for US, so you can just add any name who should only view this region. So currently we don't have, so you can add here and just click on add, and then it will start the functioning that whenever that a particular email ID person logs uh, in the Power BI, then he can only view the setting as per we have done in the region US. Okay, so this is our static row level security. Now let's come to the dynamic row level security. Okay, so in dynamic row level security, we will be using two DAX. Okay, so DAX is just similar to the Excel function or formulas which we use. So two functions we will be using, that is username and user principal name. So username function will work uh, as you know, whenever we log in to Power BI, it asks uh, login ID is Aman Pandey, Aman.Pandey for me, and user principal name will have the complete name with the domain name as well, like amanpandey.microsoft.com, like that. Okay, and the username, that will just have the name from which you log in. Okay, so for this we have to use the, okay, this is a pretty tricky one example to display. Same as the static one, uh, you have to create that on the Power BI desktop, and then you can publish it, and you can change the or you can apply the settings on the Power BI service, or you can allocate the particular person for a particular row level uh, over the Power BI service. So let's go to the model view, and again manage role. Okay, just click on create, and I'll dynamic region USA, take it, enter, and we have only one table, so you can just, you have to pick that from here. So in country, okay, before that we need to have a, so for this we need to have a username column. So currently we don't have any username. Let me first delete that which I have created. Oh, so it's gone. So currently in the dataset we don't have any username. So for that we have to import a table. Okay, so I have created this a small sheet. country, okay. Let's go to Power BI and let me import this Excel file. This. To make this dynamic, we need to have the username column along with a email ID as email ID column as well, on which we can configure. So it's easy to manage. You can just change the email ID and username on the Excel sheet on the source or on the Power BI, and that will start acting. You don't have to again and again. You have to don't need to create the role-based security. You just need to create once and just keep on changing the names. So please select the sheet or the file which you want to load, and everything is good. I don't need to transform anything in this, so I'll just okay. I think I need to do so. Let's click on transform. Okay. I just saw that the header was not proper, so I think it is sorted out automatically. No, it's not. So ideally we need this as our header, that country, username, mail ID, we need this as a header, whereas column 1, column 2, column 3 is our header. So to do this, we have to use a function called use first row as header. So click this and it will promote my header to this. And you can also see that applied step, and it has captured the steps which I have performed. I have promoted the header. Along with that, it has changed the types as well, because earlier it was showing something else. Now it is changed. I think it was already string and it's currently also string. It's fine. So let me just change this. Country, name of the sheet, the query, and close and apply. Let it load. It's done. So we have our let us give some more. Yeah, I think it's done. Let's go to the data view and you can see country data is there. Country, okay, fine. Now it's good. Now let's go to the model view, and in this it's already, you can see it's already linked, I think, with country. I believe it has make it with relationship. Yes, country. So manage relationship, same wise, and create dynamic region. It's like US, and then we just need to have this one is before that before that, I think more one step I need to do. Let's cancel this, and instead of having the two tables, let's merge these two together, because we just need we just need this username and mail ID. Okay, so let's have that both the data in just one table. Transform and use our left outer join we can use. The transfer, that is the option. Split. Yeah, sorry, combine. So in merge and merge. So if you all have seen my previous sessions, then I have already explained what is left outer join and all those in detail. So in this, you just need to select the country with which you want to join. It's just like VLOOKUP if you are familiar with Excel. So they select this country which you want to merge, and then with which table you want to merge the COVID-19 data table. So with the country table I want, and which column should be there. So there should be a common column, and then which type of join you want. I just want the left outer join. So in left outer join, all the matching rows from the country table will be imported into the COVID-19 table. Okay, so currently it's evaluating. You can see here that we can also move ahead. Instead of waiting for this, click OK. Let's move ahead. Okay. So let's start. It will take a bit of time because it's directly importing the data from web, so it may take some time. So finally the data has loaded, and this is my country table. So I just need to click the expansion button, and I will just select the country, username and mail ID. Let me click OK, because I just need the two tables, sorry, two columns. I don't need the country table, as already country I have the country table here. See, for those countries we don't have the username or mail ID, it's NA. So that's the, and let me just create this username, fine, and in this mail ID. Perfect. Okay, now let's apply and close. We could have also deleted the country table. We can do that, but let's leave this. Take some time to load again. For the timing it's load, just pause the recording. My system is completely stuck. Okay. Oh God. So finally our data has loaded. Let's check the data that the columns which we wanted is there or not. Yeah, you can see we have the username and mail ID, and there are names as well. So let's go quickly to the topic which we were discussing. Okay, we don't need the relationship anymore, so you can delete this because we have the required tables. Actually we should have removed this table from the Power Desktop, but let's keep it for the now, for the timing. Okay, it's done. So now let's manage role, and manage role, same, let's create, click on new, and dynamic, let's user name. Okay, in DAX we're using, so let's keep username DAX. Okay, and then come to the Power Desktop, and in this we will be using our username. In this, instead of this value, what we will do, you will just use user name DAX, just start the parenthesis, close it, that's it, and just click on this validation check mark, and it will fail to resolve username. Oh sorry, the spelling is incorrect. So you can see like this, it will give you a prompt that something is wrong. Username, and just click, and again let's validate it, and you can see the error is gone. So this is fine. Let's create move one, and this will be our dynamic user name. Okay, and then let's go to the contest and to the mail ID, and in this, so you just need to type user principal name, and just start and close parentheses, and just click tick so that it will validate it. I think it's good. Now we have created our roles, save it. Okay, once we save it, let's go to the view. Okay, so if we, let me just go to this portion, and now let's publish this. Okay. Save and publish. Then we can apply the row level security on the Power BI service. it's working. Code analysis. Replace. And it's done. Let us go there and just refresh this. That's reloading the page. Let's try once again. I don't know why my system is creating a lot of problem today. Yeah, finally we're done. So now go to the data set, more options, and then security. And you can see we have our dynamic row labels here. And in this, just you need to type in the name. We can take any name. For example, let's open this Excel sheet and check which names we had. And then we can just, it's coming up. I don't know why my system is having so much problem today. Okay, we have here. So let's create this. Let's create this one, this name, and it has Australia. Okay, so I will go to Power Service, and in the principal name we'll take only the email ID. So I've just added the email ID here. Okay, sorry, I just forgot to mention one thing, that any person who is in the domain can only access this. So currently my domain is of the ITS solutions, so it will only take off that particular. So let me just copy this, that ITS solutions.com. So I think .in it is. Let me just try, and if it, okay, so actually that person is this is just an imaginary person I have created just for sample. So that is not in currently in our ITS solution, so that we cannot access this. Okay, so you will just enter this person here and then click on the add, and the person will get added to the your row level security. Same way for this, you just need to name mention the person name like this, that is in this. You can just enter the name and it will automatically pick that person and add, and it will just show you which location is there with that person, and then it will just it will only show those visuals and rows which is assigned to that person, as we had seen in the static one. Let me just show you. That's reason one. So if a person is there, has assigned Australia, so he can only see view Australia or US or Asia. You can see like this, it will appear only for only those regions which they have been assigned. So let's keep this session till here. Hope whatever I have covered today is clear, and let's see you in the next session. Take care.